I teach her hands how to be stronger than others. No, they wouldn't be big, rough, or ugly. They'd be firm enough to balance things that the world expected to be too heavy for her. Her hands would have enough muscle in them to hold the weight of this human heart. As a curious little girl, her finger might touch the top of a hot stove, which would be the first time she'd learned how life can burn you unexpectedly. But I wouldn't fuss. I'd just place her hand under some cold running water where she would then understand how it feels to heal. As a teenager, I'd teach her how to grip reality, never allowing her to live in the fantasy of palm readings or crossed fingers for luck, because that stuff doesn't work when it comes to the real hurts of loving a man for what he could be, rather than realizing the boy that he is. You see, my daughter's hands would know what to hold on to and when to let go of what she sometimes will fear losing. As an adult, she'd wave goodbye to painful relationships, welcome happiness with open arms. She'd caress her pillows at night with a smile of patience, waiting for the right hand of a man or woman to embrace hers. She'll produce art with her hands just like her father. She'd be an author of existence, reaching for galaxies that she'd inherit after me. I teach her hands how to take control of her future, never allowing someone else to drive it for her, because she'd be the captain of her ship and God would be her direction. She'd be able to recognize history in her skin, DNA that came from the hands of royal ancestors, so her hands could open doors and turn pages, feeling her way across life lessons and expanding her prints across the continents. You see, my daughter's hands would drop sexist expectations and throw away racist standards. She possessed countless gifts to give to the empty-handed, never taking what she'll never need. It would be a blessing to shake her hand. Because a woman's ability to have, to hold, and to love is constantly battered and beaten, scarred and bruised, scorned and broken, tainted and used. But my daughter's hands would emulate the hands of a king, because she would have mastered being a queen very early. And although her hands would get dirty, she'd know how to wash them in prayer, catch her tears, and watch them dry as a part of experience. Because in this world, she would have to be smarter, have to be tougher, have to be stronger in order to be happy longer. So until she's born, until it's that time, I make the promise that my daughter will put the God in goddess. And she will not be defined as anything less. Thank you.
That actually hit me